Sagittarius? This is going to be a love forecast for the first half of July. This is for my Saggy, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, and for the cross watchers. If you guys enjoy this video, please don't forget to give me a like, throw me a comment, share. It really helps out my channel. And if you're new here, I do put these out every 2 weeks, so don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell if you want to keep up with me as I do. I also do offer personal readings, and all the info for that's in the description box of the video. And I am on TikTok and Instagram. If you want to follow me over there, I've put the links to those in the description box as well. So let's get stuck into it. Spirit, what's coming in please for my Saggy, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus in the area of love, first half of July. Any love messages for my Saggy, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, first half of July. The World, the Three of Wands, and the Ace of Swords in the reverse, the Hermit card in the reverse, the Ace of Cups in the reverse. Okay, Saggy. Well, the Hermit card in the reverse, a couple of things. Firstly, that can mean that you feel like you've been hermiting and you want to come out of that. You're feeling that urge to sort of move ahead. You're thinking about the future here with the Three of Wands. The Hermit card in the reverse also can be a bit that energy where we are not taking the time to do some introspection or some soul searching. So in the day-to-day, this means like maybe you're like, I want to move forward. I want to move out of like isolation, but there's sort of a deeper kind of an introspection that you might be neglecting to do. Like the Hermit card has the Lantern. So there's some kind of an answer that maybe you're seeking from the outside that actually, if you took a pause and really went within, you might get the answer from within, okay? Because there seems to be a lack of clarity here, Ace of Swords in the reverse, or a truth that you're ignoring, or you know, or you're seeking, but it's not coming through because it's actually within you. So I hope that makes sense. I mean, there's something around Ace of Cups in the reverse. Now, Ace of Cups in the reverse, this could be a love situation you're dealing with where either something needs to be clarified and you're waiting on that clarity, because the Three of Wands, you're waiting on that clarity. You may be waiting on them to give you that clarity or have a conversation. But also the Ace of Cups in the reverse, like this is when we're neglecting to pour into our own cup. So there might be a need actually, Saggy, to like take a pause and actually tune back in. And also there might be this sense of needing to tap back into your own truth, and your own truth is connected to what's going to fill your cup up and what's going to fulfill you. Now there may be this situation you've been kind of thinking about the future, looking out into how you want to expand and looking at a current situation you're dealing with. It feels a bit like the love it's either not fulfilling or you feel like you're losing the love. Maybe you're waiting to see how that plays out, or like I said, you're waiting for that person to come forward and give you the plan. Because Three of Wands, like waiting for your ships to come in and thinking about the future. The World and the Three of Wands, this is about travel and expansion. It also could be that you're dealing with someone where distance is a factor, or travel or relocation. And so maybe there's a lack of clarity around that, maybe whether or not that's going to fill your cup up or make you happy. For some of you, you've taken distance from a person, or it's gone a bit cold and you're waiting for a revival, like Ace of Cups to turn, it's in the reverse, to turn into the upright, like to start again. It's just not clear. Okay. So something about you getting clear by getting the answers from within, maybe, versus like waiting for that person to tell you what you should do. I don't know. I know that sounds strange, but let me see what this Ace of Swords. I mean, I think Hermit card is coming out of isolation or distance. So maybe there is going to be at least a reconnect, or maybe this conversation will happen. I mean, let me have a look at the Ace of Swords. Okay. Yes, Sag. I mean, there's something about you not honoring your truth, or not speaking your truth to a person, or feeling like someone's not being upfront or honest with you, or clear with you. And that maybe is why you're feeling a little bit like distant, or feeling like the love is lost. Queen of Swords in the reverse, she tends to overstep her own boundaries, or she neglects to speak her truth to the point where she's almost ready to cut someone off. So again, Sag, it'll be different for each of you. The answers are from within, but maybe it's where you're neglecting yourself that is impacting on a dynamic. Like maybe there's a need to kind of speak up, speak up more about what you want, and maybe you sort of trying to work that out. You need to get the answer from within. The Star card in the reverse, it seems to be like you're not sure if this is connected to your hopes and wishes anymore, but maybe you're also not clear on what they are. And the Star card in the reverse is a lack of maybe hope in this situation. I'm going to get more on this person. Look, the World card could be an ending of old cycles. So the cycle may be starting with you, Sag, learning to sort of speak up or to get clear on what you desire, maybe cutting away what's not for you. Cutting away, Knight of Swords, but it's in the reverse. It's like, I feel, Sag, like this is someone that you feel distant from, but it's not sort of done. There might be an ending. You might be making that decision. I think it's in your hands, Sag. The Knight of Swords in the reverse, there seems to be a sort of sense that this is not really moving forward well. And I also get, Sag, that you and this person, and there could be some frustrated communication. Either you feel like they hold back, or they're not upfront with you or clear, or they feel that way about you, maybe because you have some kind of a block in speaking up or asserting yourself, and then that leads to some kind of a harsh communication. Maybe you have cycles with this person. You know, like abrupt endings, and I don't know, let me have a look at this Queen of Swords in the reverse, 5 of Cups. There's like a lot of losses and sadness, or regrets in communication as well. I think in things that have been said that maybe then lead to coldness or distance. I also think, Sag, it's like the past is causing repeat patterns, right? Like where you feel you can't speak your truth or speak up. So this is like old stuff. That's why I said it's like cycles that need to end and close out. I will get on the person specifically. I'm just picking up on you and your energy right now. Queen of Wands in the reverse. You could also be dealing with a situation, like I said, where past stuff is playing into the present. There's 2 queens here. So maybe, you know, there's losses, romantic losses, or, you know, pains that are affecting a dynamic that you're dealing with. This is when we're very focused on like the spilt cups and what hasn't gone right. The Queen of Wands in the reverse, the Queen of Swords in the reverse. I mean, Queen of Wands in the reverse, this can be a bit mean girl, mean person energy. So there could be some nastiness, but the nastiness could be coming from projection of an old wound or a dynamic. Yeah, I don't know. Let me just see what this... Yeah, 10 of Swords in the reverse, like some kind of an old cycle or a pain needs to be released. And I think there's pain between you and this person, like painful cycles or something. So this needs to be kind of healed and released. But you're thinking about which way forward now. Like, would I want to renew the love, or would I not want to renew the love here? But it's going to start with you and getting some answers like, is this because this situation isn't for you, or is this because this is something that's connected to a cycle that keeps repeating that could maybe be corrected? I just want one more on the Queen of Wands. I mean, you could be dealing with a person that's had a lot of pain, and therefore they can be quite, you know, difficult with their communication. Maybe they don't open up. They're not clear. They're not upfront, you know, because maybe they have a fear of that, or they're projecting a lot of their fears and disappointments. Queen of Cups there. So the Queen of Cups and the 6 of Cups and the 8 of Cups in reverse. I don't think you've left this situation completely, Saggy, because 8 of Cups, I mean, in the reverse, you're not sort of ready to walk away. You have memories with this person. There's a sense of wanting to reconcile them. And a Queen of Cups means that this is close to your heart. Okay? I also feel like there's stuff that's not serving you from the past that might be affecting you in your heart space, Sag. Now, I'm not blaming you. I'm not going to only sit here and give it to you, Sag. I'm going to look at this person, and I'm sure we're going to get a lot of stuff coming up for them. But I just want to point that out for your own benefit. I do have 8 of Wands. So there's going to be communication and opportunity now to reconcile. So I did say that the Hermit card in the reverse is like coming out of that coldness or that isolation or hermit mode. But the question is, how is that going to play out? And also Queen of Cups is using your intuition and trusting your heart versus maybe being too much in a fear mindset or, you know, playing out an old dynamic. Not telling you have to go with them, but I mean, I don't think that you've left this behind, 8 of Cups, and this is a return or a comeback round. So let's have a look at this person. What are their feelings and intentions? Eight of Swords. So they also are very trapped in their mind. And then Five of Pentacles. They feel rejected or left out in the cold. They overthink things. Eight of Swords. Again, Eight of Swords. They overthink things. They have fears of rejection. Four of Cups. You know, yeah, and that could be from the past. It doesn't have to be connected to you. Emperor card. Husband and father figure with the Emperor card. Also someone that sort of can be quite rigid. Could be very much wanting to be in control. Sag. Seven of Pentacles. Judgment card in the reverse. Someone who feels like the other one judges them a lot. And I said that there's difficulties with communication. You know, Queen of Swords in reverse can be a bit critical. Again, I'm not naming names. You could feel that way about this person. I'm just pointing it all out, right? So they feel like they have a foundation with you and they want to continue to build because I've got the Emperor card. This is like waiting to see how things play out. The Judgment card in the reverse. So someone feels the other one's not accountable for their actions. Five of Swords in the reverse, but they want to resolve the conflict. They want to come out of conflict. And they want to come out of Four of Cups in the reverse, which is this like maybe rejection cycle. Four of Cups, when we feel emotionally neglected, rejected, could be in connection to third party energy. Three of Cups in the reverse. Now, I'm not really getting that energy. I'm not seeing affairs and stuff really here. Sag, Three of Cups in the reverse can be like love triangle technically, but I think that this is more so fears coming up around old stuff to do with third parties or fear of abandonment for a third party or something like that. I mean, the Emperor card, like they can be very rigid and not want to sort of be vulnerable. They tend to be quite stoic, but I think underneath there could be a lot of pain, you know. Three of Cups, Four of Cups in the reverse, especially if there was, because there's a Queen of Wands in the reverse. That could be sort of, like I said, an old dynamic. You could have also had an old dynamic where there was a lot of that kind of stuff and you might be, you know, feeling a fear of inadequacy or rejection or something like that. Let me see about this Three of Cups in the reverse. Nine of Swords, yeah, stress and anxiety. I mean, they may feel sad that they don't really have you or that, you know, or that you're indecisive about them. Judgment card in the reverse. Devil card in the reverse. Strong attraction, Sag, the two of you have with that Devil card. But in the reverse, it's also about wanting to set free from limitations or fears. It seems to be that there are some toxic patterns playing out here. Capricorn energy with the Devil. We've got Aries with the Emperor. And the Death card in the reverse. So there's a need to purge old stuff. So I think they're aware of that, Saggy. Devil card in the reverse, Death card in the reverse, but there's also a sense of limitation in this. Like if this isn't resolved, then it will just keep going round and round. You hear what I'm saying, Sag? And then we've got Four of Wands. So there's a sense of wanting stability, harmony. I mean, you could have a relationship with this person or be planning to share a home or something like that. But there needs to be, like I said, closing out of old cycles. Death card. Lots of Scorpio energy as well with that Death card and the Judgment card. So King of Pentacles, yeah. I mean, they feel pretty set, Sag, like to give you a commitment, to give you something stable. Like I said, I think that there's some old wounding and some triggering and some patterns that keep playing out. Mature energy, this person could be like older than you. Also might be very focused on their money and their finances. So yeah, I'm not getting that player energy or anything like that, Saggy, but I'm just getting maybe a lot of suspicion or harsh communication or something like that. Let me get some of the Mystic Black Rose. I mean, I think that they want to probably reconcile this with you. Coffee date, meeting up, planning, heartstrings, stringing along. Yeah, there's a lot of this, it's like you or this person think the other one's playing with their feelings, but I'm not really necessarily getting that. Look, love, as I said, that unconditional love, genuine, compassion, ascending, learning, transcending, new phase, preparing for union. That's that Four of Wands. Okay, blinded to truth, wanting to know. I mean, this is sort of that like where we need to kind of take see, blinded to truth, Ace of Swords in the reverse, right? That's the truth. Like, the truth is within, Sag. No one's saying you have to stick with anyone that's not right for you, but it's like you need to kind of look within and find the answer about what's sort of right for you. You're not going to find it from the outside. You might be feeling a bit resentful because you're ignoring your own truth. Either something here, it's not right for you, or it could work better if you were more sort of asserting yourself or taking care of yourself or pouring into your own cup. You know what I mean? Justice. Justice about balance, but it's also about legal matters, divorce. So there could be something here in the mix. I mean, I said there's a husband and a father figure here. So there could have been an ex situation that didn't go very well, or is still being wrapped up. Or on your side, you know, legal matters, court visit, divorce. So there could be projection, like I said, of something that hasn't worked in the past, right? Extreme, harshness, erratic decisions, cutting off. So this is that Knight of Swords stuff that I was talking about in the Queen of Swords in the reverse. Mask, pretending, putting up a front. The putting up a front, so this is where the Ace of Swords in the reverse comes in, Sag. So I'm not giving you hell. What I'm saying is that there's something about you being authentic, speaking your truth about your feelings, your needs, etc. And I feel like there might be a fear in that. And then because of that, there's frustration. And then there could be these kind of repeat cycles. I mean, this person could be the same, putting up a front. I said Emperor card can be very stoic. They don't like to be too vulnerable. So maybe there's a way to break this pattern, or maybe this is you going on a journey of self-discovery to understand that there's something you need to shift for you, even if you move forward, right? Yeah, bottled up, keeping things inside, not opening up. And then I've got terms. Working out, begging, negotiating. I said to you that this is what's happening in July. There's some kind of an opportunity to work things out, to negotiate, to reconcile. Only you, focused on you. There's no one like you. So they are very focused on you. I don't see that there's anyone else, if that's a suspicion. But I said maybe they're suspicious that you want to leave them. I don't know. Children, immaturity. So there might be some immaturity here. Even though this person's coming across as quite mature, I think there could be immaturity. But also this says childhood. So maybe there's also childhood wounding, abandonment, rejection issues, or there's children in the mix as well. Obsession, clinging, holding on, anxiety, and then extreme. Yeah. I don't think you want to let each other go, but I also think that something needs to be fixed. I think they want to reconcile with you, Sag. It'll be up to you. You've got to tune in with what's important to you and what you need and what would make you happy. Let's see. Passion. Yeah, there seems to be a lot of passion. Let's get one of these. Okay. Young male. I feel this person is worried you're going to move on, Sag, and I honestly am getting that feeling. Look, we've got young male and then choices, crowded relationship. So either, Sag, that's the reality, is that you're also not too sure. There's a lack of truth here, whether you want to, like, you know, there's a lack of understanding the truth, like whether you want to stay with this, or maybe if you want to move on to something else, what's going to be connected with your hopes and wishes. Or maybe that's not really what's going on, but this person has a lot of fear that that's going to happen. Look, I've got Ice Queen, which is that Queen of Swords type energy. So maybe there's a coldness between you two that really provokes this fear. Let's see what else. Soulmate, great connection. And then I've got long distance, foreign themes, distance. I did say with that World card and the Three of Wands. So there could be this sense of either because there's plans to travel or something to do with long distance, or you're at a distance from one another. Yeah, I mean, I've got dating, queen, opportunities, dates, abundance. And then I've got fling, endings with new love. So there's opportunity, Sag. If you want to move forward and in another direction, there, you know, you can do that. If you want to, you know, resolve these issues and move forward with them, you can do that. So it's up to you. Okay. All right, Saggy, I hope that resonated. And if so, you can give me a like and a comment, please. And I will check in with you guys in 2 weeks' time. Lots of love.